It is time for the Senate committee to present a report on its investigation on TETFUND, a government agency where funds for the advancement of tertiary education are warehoused. The findings of a 4-year investigation which began in 2011 are mind-boggling. The report presented by the committee chairman shows that funds were released without approval for borrowing spree to other government departments, contrary to the act establishing the agency.
TETFUND Executive Secretary submitted that the money came from the administrative cost, which is 5% of the total education tax collected, which is allowed under the Act. That the 500 million naira was not from intervention fund set aside for rehabilitation, restoration, and consolidation projects in the tertiary institutions. The Executive Secretary further justified this expenditure on the ground that stakeholders, investors, and citizens need to be encouraged
to the particular condition or conditions set by TETFUND, and therefore they may not be able to spend all the resources on what they have said they will. Some institutions, however, have the capacities to execute their projects as clearly stated with TETFUND, and therefore they could access more funds.
The committee chairman spoke of funds made available to the Education Ministry running into 45 billion naira. He added that the newly appointed Executive Secretary of TETFUND also revealed that PTDF also borrowed the sum of 10 billion naira, which was refunded recently.
On the issue of spending nearly 1 trillion naira from 2011 to 2015, TETFUND submitted that total money received by the fund between 2011 and 2015 amounted to 507 billion 90 million 848,869 naira in 7 kobo, and not 1 trillion naira as alleged.
One thing is very clear coming out of this report is that there is the need for the National Assembly to be involved in the budget or appropriation of the TETFUND, and therefore they will be able to carry out effective oversight.
It's there in the Auditor General's query. Let them just go through it. And borrowed 45 billion. Then the committee mandated the Ministry of Education that this fund should be returned to TETFUND. As we speak, nothing was done. Because there is no involvement of the National Assembly in the disbursement and spending of this fund. We are talking about jobs allocation, contract to be awarded. Yes, the Senate might have scrutinized and said, yes, this is the job to be done this year and everything. But the allocation process, you are not involved.
Senate President Bukola Saraki suggested that the Senate must amend the act, setting up the agency in a manner that it will approve funds before expending it to avoid potholes in the future. After contributions by other senators, it was resolved that appointment of the agency's executive and its board of trustees have to be confirmed by the Senate. It also mandated the agency to recover funds it lent out. Pius Samuel, PTV News, Abuja.